Alright, from this point on, I will be recording. Oh, there we go. Alright, welcome to Halo 4. You're taking your first steps in. As you see, Cortana's right there. Don't get too attached. She will be disappearing soon, as far as I've heard. Games are still the same. Sprints, still your sprint. Right toggle, or your right stick toggles your binoculars. Does not look like we can crouch right now. I will do it some other time. And everything is pretty much the same. Not too big of a deal. Do our weapon system, see what we got. Obviously it's not working, of course. Nothing is ever easy in this game. It's boring, it's boring, it's boring. Alright. Basically, your first beginning is obviously going to be an introduction. You're not going to see too much combat. Your main objective is just getting out of here. So, let's just get out of here. Smacked in the face with a couple of boxes. Don't worry about this part, guys. There's not too much involvement into it. It doesn't seem like. Those parts are part of your movements. That is you actually moving. As you see, the camera does move every single time something's falling at you to tell you which way to go as a hint. So try to focus on those movements as much as possible. Doesn't seem like my right bumper is working today. Alright, so obviously we're going to try that again. Seems my pro skills get me killed in the first move. Let's see if I can get this done. There we go. Gotta get this controller replaced. Moving on, as you see, we have, looks like an enemy up here. And that is what we call a self-kill.
I don't think so.
Controllers are a tad different than any other Halo game. B is your crouch now, it's not the stick push in. You can probably change it to your old classic controller. You cannot shoot while you're in the air. This is a big issue for a lot of players who just start these games. I'm fairly fond of getting that done. Alright, so we gotta find the override panel. Should be around here somewhere. There's 0. This game plays very much like Assassin's Creed, for any of you who have ever played that game. A lot of active controls involved. Almost ready. like I said, this is also being recorded, so at any time you can look up on our YouTube channel, AMS Computers, Just Play Gaming. We'll be on there, and basically we can go through everything. And you see the graphics on this game are a lot better than they used to be, especially in ODST, which was the latest one before this. Do be careful about the enemies coming in.
Be prepared to shoot.
Be prepared to shoot. And duck and cover when necessary, because obviously this game is not forgiving. Your recharge rate on your shields is not the same like it used to be. Make sure it's good. You cannot sprint, you cannot shoot at the same time. A lot of mechanics have been removed since the last one. I'm all gung-ho about it.
He's got bigger problems. You've got a cruiser on an intercept course. Head for the elevator banks.
Head for the elevator.
Yes, but since the ship was torn in half, we can't access the landing station. We'll have to fire
Also,
the
later
tanks.
today, me and Todd will be playing a game of Super Smash Brothers. Just for the fact that I'm pretty sure he will beat me. We did cover the tutorials yesterday on Super Smash Brothers. As you see, our audience in here is already laughing about it. Cause they know
Come on, remain positive. It's not that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. See, even my boss says so.
Oh, you beat me last time.
Well, that was Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom.
That's right.
We have to cover that.
I wasn't worthy.
Ooh, hello. There are a lot of weak points on a lot of characters. Obviously, your shield's not going to have them. I need to get out of here.
See, the true test is if you blanked out the screen so you didn't see anything, and then you went through the game playing it.
Yeah, that would be a good test, wouldn't it?
Of course, it would take some of the eye candy away.
Yeah, it would. I don't think our viewers would appreciate that all too much.
You play it, I can hear it, but I can't see it.
I do apologize for any lag time. We are running through a stream. Also, we do have a huge network being run at the moment. If at any point you notice that the screen freezes, it's because we do have other players that are playing online here at our LAN center. We do allow you to come in with your own Xbox Live accounts if you want, or you can use ours. Also, you are able to log into the PlayStation Network at any given time, of course. And we don't limit you on just our games here either. If you want to bring in your own controllers, your own systems, your own games, you can do so too. I do know and realize that a lot of people want to come in just to play with other people. That's a big, huge factor in video games today, which I'm pretty sure everybody knows. The only main reason why a LAN center would open is so people can actually come in and play with others. Ooh, hello. Ah, my button's not working. Looks like I need a new weapon. Alright, what do you say? It doesn't seem to work very well. You'll notice that on the top right side, you'll see the ammunition for the weapon. The energy weapons in this game now have a different type of function. They do recharge as far as the energy weapons are concerned, which is a little strange to me, but it's something you got to get used to after a while. Excuse me for being a wuss for running away, but that's how I survive. If you want to play your game a little differently, you play on easy mode, go for it. I'm sure everybody will enjoy watching you guys play on easy mode, like Todd over here. And since I died, I guess we'll get ready for the interview. Alright. Take a few minutes break from that, and then we'll get right back to it. As I said, we're going to do an interview with Todd Rogers today. A lot of you people know him from the gaming circuit. He's snapping at people like a dog, or like they are dogs. But anyways, Todd, would you mind driving over here? He's a way by.
All right.
What I want you to do is I want you to point down here.
Okay, point.
Yeah.
Right in the left side.
You know what that
Contact.
says? You know what that says over here?
Yeah, it says the same thing as it did last time.
It's just on the cross right here. Yep, I got it.
Yeah.
It says Todd likes pizza.
Yeah, that's exactly what it says. Anyways,
All right. Very good. Nice to
It's
meet
nice
you.
to meet you too. I've seen you quite a few times in
We've met each other already,
multiple other
obviously.
occasions. I do appreciate you dropping by on multiple occasions. Wanted to meet Mike. I do remember Mike. He goes by the name of Fate.
Absolutely.
How have you two been doing off lately?
Well, I'm trying to get him involved with Triforce up in New York to be part of the Empire. His gaming caliber is really good, so I think that if you surround other people of the same caliber of gaming, the only thing you can do is just improve his gaming skills.
Okay. So if you say you saw somebody in here that was working with him, would you talk to them?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Try to get them.
It's not just that they can play good, it's the desire to want to get better and want to learn. I mean, everybody can be a good gamer in their own right, but do you want to play pro or are you just playing for leisure? I mean, you have to look at the individual themselves.
Well, I mean, I play for you.
Yeah, for fun, exactly.
Anyways, now, Todd, why don't you tell me about your most recent achievement?
Wow. I think the most recent achievement would be setting the new world record on the Pac-Man Championship Edition DX version for 585
What was your score?
585 Yeah, a 5-minute time.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
And also, I have something here for you that I need to put on you. It's from one of the other people that we deal with. Harley, can you bring it over here for me? Oh, okay, yeah. Just throw it at me. See how it is. Harley's a little camera shy today, so I hope you guys don't mind. If you want to come down and see her, obviously you can drive down here and see her. Todd, do you know what this is?
Absolutely.
Yeah, are you supposed to be wearing this?
I should be wearing it.
You should be?
I should.
Here, put it on.
Oh, thank you. I'll just go like this and temporarily because changing shirt on the camera might be an issue.
Okay.
How does this look?
So it's Charlie's
Can't see it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you see it now?
This is Charlie's Angels? Yeah, this is Charlie's Angels.
It smells new too.
It is new.
It's very good.
It smells good.
So this is one of our sponsors or people, organizations that we're working for charity. If you have food or perishables or clothes to donate, Charlie's Angels helps out people that were with disasters or other kind of untimely duties by Mother Nature.
So it's a disaster relief type program.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but just so you guys know, I volunteer in that stuff too. I'm pretty sure a lot of you other gamers should probably get out of your houses and stop playing those video games once in a while. Wash your fingers, blisters, or just come here. Either way it works.
Well, like for instance, recently when we play for charities or an event, I usually play against the public blindfolded. I say, if you beat me, I'll give you $100.
Let's go right now.
To play against me, you got to bring a can of food to feed the homeless people or whatever organization it might be. So if Adam decides to run an event like that, yeah, I'll just take a suggestion from the public what game they would like to play me on. Not every game would be blindfolded, obviously, in a fighting game or a game like this.
So what you're saying is I give you a can of cantaloupe and you give me $100.
Whatever you want to donate for food for perishables.
So you heard that?
I wouldn't give you $100. I'd give you $100 if you beat me.
Okay, yeah, okay. So the thing is you actually have to beat him
Right.
in his game of choice, of course. games.
Well, I can ask the public if they have a game up suggest that they would like to go with. Yeah, but not every game is applicable to be going against blindfold.
True. All right, so you've seen our show. You've seen what we have. Obviously, you were playing Crazy Taxi. You seem to enjoy that quite a bit.
Well, it's games like that that are quick enough where you can transcend to a different game. You know, you're not absorbed waiting to save for a save point or look for a place that you can actually use your character to save it. So some games like that are SSX Tricky, the Dragster, and the 2600. A few games on the television have the unique distinction of being able to play really, really quick and maximize people into playing, and then move on to the next one, whatever it's going to be played at.
Now, you do know you're a really big name in video games.
So I've been told, I mean, I guess.
We have quite a few people freak out.
No way.
Yeah, we have. You can even ask my boss, right? You know,
The
she's shaking her
legend
head,
precedes itself.
yeah.
Well, it's a good thing, though. I mean, I'm a gamer. I consider myself like anyone else. I started like anyone else did in my living room playing video games. I was just in a unique position where a company decided to hire me on because of my gaming skill. Back in the early 80s, which maybe a lot of gamers that do your show are probably even born or is being born, video games was getting a bum rap from the media. And the media would say, hey, you're one of those weirdo gamers that go out and spend your whole life savings on playing video games. Well, I was a B+ student in school. I had a job. And they decided, well, he's still playing video games. He can spend enough time playing the video games, and yet he makes a living. Why not capitalize on what he does and put him out to an event and show his gaming skills? And that's how I got my break. I was hired on by a number of software publishers to play against celebrities like Michael Jordan, Mike Tyson, Robert Holt, Harvey Beckman, and they were promoting their product through the game line. They hired me to come in and just, like you do, look at the screen, play a game, and we'll give you $1,000 a day. So if they got this for 4 days, you make $4,000. So they pay for your hotel.
I'm asking for a raise.
And they pay for all your accommodations, which was good. It was a fun day.
Yeah.
So what is your game of choice? What lures you into the gaming community?
My game?
Yeah, your game.
Choice?
Yeah.
I don't really have too much of a game of choice. I mean, I play every game. There's not one game that I won't play with somebody.
But is there one that stands out in particular that you always find yourself gravitating going back to?
Yes, there is actually. I find myself playing this one game over and over for the fact that I do enjoy the storyline. I enjoy the gameplay itself. It's pretty basic. You can play it as a turn-based game, or you can play it as an action-based game. I'm pretty sure you've heard of the Final Fantasy series.
Absolutely.
My favorite, personally, is the Final Fantasy itself. The very first 3D game that came out as far as the Final Fantasy series is concerned. The reason why I get drawn back to it is because there's a character in there that I idolize. Granted, he's not the best of characters. He's actually pretty mean, and he beats people up, and he's got numbers named after him. But the point being is I enjoy the game for the storyplay itself. It's not like games are in today where it's just all violence and gore. And, hey, let's just make this blow up and entertain kids.
Do you find yourself gravitating towards playing games that are solo by yourself, or do you like the camaraderie you're playing against many people?
I like to come out. When I have the ability to play with other people, I love to use that.
Now, will this be in person or at home, or you're online with 20 billion people you're playing against?
In person.
Because you realize that even though you have the capability of playing against numerous people online that you've never seen, I mean, you would rather have the professionalism of being in an environment where you can actually see who you're going against, like your peers or whoever.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm 50-50 because I'm very comfortable playing in my own persona. But then there are times where I don't mind playing against people in a competitive environment.
Oh, okay. I think I dropped my pen. No, that's a card.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, cool.
Sponsored by AMS Computers. So, okay, so in the future, where do you see yourself? Do you see yourself ever entertain the thought of being in a competitive environment where you're going to win money? Or you just see you play for leisure against your friends just to have bragging rights?
Oh, you mean like a pool shark?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, sometime in the future, I'm probably going to end up taking Harley over here out to a bar to play pool every once in a while and get $50. But no, seriously though, as far as playing video games wise and competition, I would love to. I mean, I enjoy video games extensively. The problem is that I don't get as much time with it as a lot of other people do. I mean, I do get to work here at the store, but my main concern is more towards my customers.
So if you were to talk to the people of the viewing public, what word of advice would you give them for an aspiring gamer that would make them want to fulfill their dreams of a competitive game or just gaming in general?
find your passion, find your
Look
center.
to the camera when you're saying this because they want to know.
Okay. Well, if you're looking to get sponsored or bring up your game to where everybody in the world is probably going to try to notice, I'd say look to what you find passionate. Look as to what you are good at. Build on it, and then extend yourself out towards other games and start building yourself like you did. I mean, you started
Absolutely.
off at one game.
I did. And my advice would be if you're good at something, be consistent with it. Don't let anybody take you in a team and discourage you. I mean, if you have a talent or you're good at something that you're favorable with, just continue to do so because obviously in the end, if you have the fortitude or interest, you'll always win out to whoever your sponsors or be, wherever your interest would be.
All right. Well, Todd, it was very nice seeing you today.
Thank you very much for having me.
You're gonna stick around a little bit longer, right?
I certainly will.
Yeah. You gonna play Crazy Taxi with Adam?
He craves to lose. He wants me to show him the ropes, and there's no ropes. It's just playing.
Yeah, it is just playing. But later on today, me and him are going to be playing Super Smash Brothers. I will have a little bit of commentary on that, so you guys can stick around. And
It's going to be a fun time. You should come down and hang out.
oh yeah, definitely. We'll do a four-way. God, that did not sound right. Anyways, this is AMS Computers. Just Play Gaming. Come down here, play any game you want for free, all the way up to 10 p.m. tonight. We're just going to go into a short intermission. I'll throw up a couple of previews so you guys can look around, see
It's
what we
always
actually
updating.
have.
Go figure.
It's updating because Harley decided we wanted to update. And
Come on down. Let's have some fun. Let him do his job.
my next interview, I'm actually going to be interviewing one of the major head honchos around here. Actually, one of the two. I'm going to save the best one for last tonight. I do believe he will be ready for that interview as well. I'll ask him a couple of questions as to why he started the store, as to why he wants the gamers here, and basically that's about it. Anyways, you guys enjoy yourselves. I'll be back in about, I want to say 10 minutes, and we'll go through everything together.
Because it kept moving while we were trying to get into the restaurant, and then you pick it up. I thought, you need a